A breakthrough drug for ovarian cancer, which is kinder to the body and extends lives, is now available on the NHS. The new treatment is known as a biological missile, as it targets only the cancerous tissue rather than the whole body, reducing side effects. Here's our health and science correspondent, James Gallagher.
Patricia Hill was diagnosed with ovarian cancer 3 years ago and has had multiple rounds of chemotherapy. She started on the new drug at the start of this year and says the difference is like night and day.
This is a game changer in terms of the fact that it's actually been able to afford me the ability to go out and socialise and go to the theatre and the cinema and go into restaurants and integrate with family and friends.
So how does this gentler therapy work? It's a toxic chemotherapy drug, here in red, that has been attached to an antibody. These are infused into the patient and the antibody seeks out and sticks just to the surface of cancerous cells and is absorbed. Now it's inside a cancerous cell, the antibody breaks down, releasing the toxic drug and killing the cancer while reducing the side effects for the rest of the body. This drug extends lives by around 4 months longer than conventional chemotherapy.
We're all really excited to have this drug available on the NHS. It's been a long time coming. For the last 20 years, we've been doing lots of research trying to find drugs that are better than the chemotherapy that we have for patients with this advanced disease. Finally, there's a drug that's available that improves survival for this group of patients. And in addition, the patients get on with the treatment well and find it generally easier to manage than standard chemotherapy.
Up to 400 women a year in England could benefit from the new treatment. James Gallagher, BBC News.
And our health correspondent, Dominic Hughes, joins me now. Dominic, we just heard there 400 or so patients a year in England could benefit. That sounds like a small number. So why is this significant?
Yeah, just to put this in context, there are around 7,750 cases of ovarian cancer in the UK every year. Now, most women will be treated with surgery or conventional chemotherapy, but around 30 to 40% of cancers don't respond to that conventional chemotherapy, and some of them will also have these markings on the cancerous cells that allow the antibody to bind to the cell in the way that James was explaining in his piece. And it's these women that this treatment is really targeted at. So it's not for everyone. This is a treatment that is for those people who are hard to treat, really advanced forms of ovarian cancer. So that's where we get overall around 400 women each year in England. And it's really worth saying this is not a cure for ovarian cancer. It extends life from maybe 13 months when someone's receiving the conventional chemotherapy to perhaps 17 months. But the really important thing is the impact it's going to have on their quality of life, these women, during that time. Now, one woman that James met said this lovely thing, which was, it may not add years to my life, but it adds life to my years. It allows her to go and do all the things she wants to do, to go out with friends, to go to the theatre, to go on holiday, that she wouldn't be able to do if she was receiving the conventional chemotherapy. And I think that is what's really important here.